It is a continuation of the story. If you are and watch the previous chapter, go and watch them fast to understand the story, link in the description. Su Jingming glanced at his watch, his eyes narrowing slightly as he noted the time. There isn't much time left, he said to himself. A determined glint appeared in his eyes as he thought. I've killed all the fierce beasts in the inner circle and core area. Next, I'll go back to the central area and kill as many as I can. Even mosquito leg is meat, no matter how thin. As Su Jingming began to move, Tang Chi and her friends caught sight of him departing. They watched intently, their eyes following his figure as he strode purposefully away from the core area. Tang Chi's eyes widened in surprise as she said, Jingming, he actually killed a Tier 2 Beast King. That's too unexpected. Zhou Mingyang chimed in. Why is he going back? He is already in first place by a landslide in points. Why isn't he in the exam early? Meng Di's eyes tracked Su Jingming's movement, and she exclaimed, judging by his direction, is he heading back to the central area? Wait, he's not going back to clear out the remaining beasts, is he? The group fell silent, shocked by the implication. Suddenly, it clicked and they gasped in unison, he's going back to finish them all off. The group's collective jaw dropped as they realized Su Jingming's plan, his determination to maximize his points, even when already far ahead, left them stunned and speechless. Zhou Mingyang's words sparked a sense of urgency. With Su Jingming's speed, he might actually be able to do it. If we don't leave soon, we might not even get a single point in the last hour. Our team-up ends here, ladies and gentlemen. I will go first. Tang Chi shouted, hurry! Meng Di chimed in, leave some points for me. The group suddenly broke into a frantic rush, each member scrambling to secure their own points before time ran out. The announcement echoed through the area, signaling the end of the exam. The 2037 Jiangqing Martial Arts College entrance examination has concluded. Killing fierce beasts no longer counts towards your score. Candidates, please return as soon as possible. Tang Chi let out a tired sigh. It's over. Her voice conveyed a mix of relief and exhaustion, as if she'd been holding her breath throughout the intense exam. Other participants reacted with a mix of emotions. One candidate exclaimed, how can it be over? I'm just one fierce beast away from passing. Another shouted, that was close. I passed. Su Jingming's voice carried a hint of disappointment. Did it end this quickly? What a shame. I wasn't satisfied yet. His words reflected his relentless drive and ambition, as he had been pushing himself to the limit. The support team swiftly arrived, their priority to escort the participants back to safety. Many of the participants were visibly injured, some limping or favoring wounded limbs as they made their way back. The team's medical staff moved quickly to tend to the wounded, providing aid and support as needed. Tang Chi's friend asked, her voice filled with curiosity and a hint of amusement, is this Su Jingming really your cousin? Tang Chi replied, a touch of exasperation in her tone, my dear aunt, you've asked me 3 times already. Yes, it's really him. Her friend resisted. Then, my dear sister, can you please give me your cousin's contact information? I'm begging you. Tang Chi raised an eyebrow. Didn't you say you weren't interested yesterday? Her friend's expression changed, and she said with a pleading smile, things are different now, today. He's first in the martial arts exam. Please, please? The students' excitement was palpable as they rushed past Tang Chi and her friend, shouting, look, Su Jingming is coming out of the exam venue. Where? Brother, don't push. Let me see first. The commotion grew, with more students gathering to catch a glimpse of the top-scoring candidate. Su Jingming walked toward them with a confident smile, and as the students gathered around, they started shouting, Su Jingming, congratulations. Look over here. Su Jingming, can you give me 100 points? Su Jingming passed by, giving them a casual hand wave, acknowledging their admiration. Wu Hao said to Zhou Mingyang with a mix of surprise and admiration, the person who should be in this position was you. Zhou Mingyang chuckled humbly. Who knew that the 3rd high school would produce such a monster? With my abilities, I'm content with this score. Zhou Mingyang's response reflected his sportsmanship and graciousness in acknowledging Su Jingming's exceptional performance. The principal beamed with pride. Congratulations, Su Jingming. Let me introduce you. This is Director Zhao from the Educational Bureau. Su Jingming nodded respectfully. Greetings, Director. The principal continued. You won't need to take the bus back. The director wants to give you a ride himself. Su Jingming glanced back at the enthusiastic crowd of students and thought to himself, that's for the best. Going back on the bus now would mean constant questions, and it wouldn't be peaceful. He likely appreciated the director's offer as a way to avoid the attention and chaos that would follow him otherwise. With a nod, he accepted the offer. The scene shifted to moving car, where Director Zhao asked, Classmate Su Jingming, have you decided which superpower university you want to attend? Su Jingming replied thoughtfully, I've been so focused on improving my strength lately that I haven't really thought about which superpower university to go to. Director Zhao smiled. With your result, any university in the country would be within your reach. However, although there are hundreds of universities in the country, half of the high-level superpower users have graduated from the top 3 universities. I highly recommend these 3. Director Zhao elaborated. Xinjing Superpower University, located in the vital heartland of Great Xia, affiliated with the official organization. You can directly enter the system after graduation. The current Tier 9 National Guardian graduated from here. Modu Superpower University, located in a bustling port city, offers excellent resources. It includes numerous elite clubs, making it more suitable for individuals pursuing excellence. Jincheng Superpower University has a long history, established over 200 years ago, boasting many ancient traditions and a strong faculty. He continued, These 3 universities possess top-tier superpower cultivation methods that are not publicly shared, making them a sacred ground yearned for by countless students. The prestige and opportunities offered by these universities were undeniable, and Su Jingming's choice would significantly impact his future. Su Jingming's curiosity was piqued, and he asked, I understand that awakens need cultivation and training methods to transform into superpower users. But what exactly are top-tier superpower cultivation methods? Director Zhao explained, Let me put it this way. Superpower training methods also have different levels. Using a beginning-level superpower training method, most awakens need 3 to 4 years to advance to superpower users. However, by practicing a top-tier superpower training method, it only takes half a year for an awakener to transform into a superpower user. This stark contrast highlighted the immense value and advantage that top-tier methods provided. Director Zhao reassured him, Don't worry. With your results, you will definitely qualify for special admission. Even the top 3 universities will offer you favorable conditions. You can choose based on what you desire. Su Jingming nodded in understanding. I understand. Thank you, teacher. As the conversation came to a close, the car pulled up to Su Jingming's house, marking the end of their ride together. The next day, Su Jingming took a shower, and the scene revealed his strong physique. Water cascaded down his body, accentuating the definition of his muscles. While taking a shower, Su Jingming glanced at the screen display his abilities and noted 2534 ability points should be enough to enter a superpower university. He then mused, I wonder if there will be fierce beast-killing competitions after entering superpower university. If not, I'll have to put entering the wilderness area on my agenda. Tang Chi and her mom reached Su Jingming's apartment door, and she said, Why is the door broken? It's the perfect chance to sneak in and give Jingming a surprise. The scene unfolded with Tang Chi and her mom entering the apartment, Tang Chi exclaiming, Jingming, surprise! Su Jingming, caught off guard, stood there in shock, wearing only a towel. The sudden interruption left everyone momentarily stunned. Ong Chi's face turned bright red as she quickly averted her gaze. Jingming, what are you doing? She asked, trying to sound stern but failing to hide the embarrassment in her voice. Her mom, on the other hand, couldn't help but smile at the unexpected scene. Su Jingming hastily grabbed some clothes and rushed to put them on, chuckling as he did so. Can you blame me for this? You guys just burst in unannounced, he said. Su Jingming's thoughts drifted to the year his parents passed away, and he remembered how his aunt had stayed with him day and night, taking meticulous care of him. She had given him the warmth of a home and fulfilled her guardian duties. The memory seemed to evoke a mix of emotions in Su Jingming. Su Jingming's aunt asked him, "I don't know much about the martial arts exam, but I was very worried when I learned you're taking it. Now that I see you're unharmed, I'm finally relieved. Your score is important. It's okay even if you don't get accepted." Su Jingming looked at Tang Chi and asked, "Did Sister Chi not tell you?" Tang Chi replied, "I think it's better if you tell your aunt yourself." Su Jingming said with a smile, "Aunt, I did quite well this time. I scored over 10,000 points." His aunt was in complete shock, and she accidentally spilled out all the juice she was drinking. The sudden surprise left her stunned. His aunt exclaimed, "How many? You weren't lying to me, were you?" Tang Chi reached out to comfort her mom, saying, "Mom, it's true. Cousin Jingming scored 11,124 points." His aunt still trembled with shock, clearly overwhelmed by the news. His aunt leaped over to Su Jingming, wrapping her arms around his shoulders while crying. "Our Su family finally has a successor. Your parents in heaven must be proud of you," she exclaimed, her emotions overflowing with joy and relief. The scene shifted to a room where a woman showed Su Jingming's fight on the screen. She said, "Su Jingming, 18 years old, awakened with a natural Type E class ability, weak electricity." The footage likely displayed Su Jingming's early struggles and growth as he learned to harness his abilities. As the footage of Su Jingming's remarkable performance continued to play, a heated discussion erupted among the observers. "If the score is real, we must recruit the student," one person exclaimed, their eyes fixed on the screen with a mix of excitement and determination. However, another individual raised a skeptical eyebrow. "But based on his displayed talent and rank, he couldn't possibly achieve the score," they countered, their tone laced with doubt. Another observer chimed in, "Judging by his performance in the battle, the awakened ability is definitely not an E class. This power is at least A class or even S class." A skeptical voice countered, "How can an 18-tier small place like Jiangqing produce the top score? Perhaps he used irregular means during the exam. Impersonation or drug cheating are not impossible." The room was filled with speculation and doubt, as some struggled to believe Su Jingming's incredible achievement was genuine. The woman's authoritative voice cut through the debate. "All right, stop arguing for now. Let's list Su Jingming as an S-class special recruit. As for whether the score is genuine, I will personally investigate in Jiangqing." Her decisive tone brought the discussion to a halt, and the room fell silent as everyone awaited her next move. With a wave of her hand, the decision was made, and Su Jingming's fate hung in the balance. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next chapter.